What's up, guys? What's Doug back again? Anira having a hard time seeing me right now. I actually just put paper all along the windows of the garage, just trying to make it a little bit darker in here so I can show you guys the good news on the truck. There is good news and bad news, but this is the good news on the truck. We actually finally got the rock lights installed. It didn't take us very long at all. If you guys would like to see the installation of these lights, Caleb is putting a video up today or tomorrow on them. So you guys, like I said, if you're interested to see the installation and a bunch of different features, I can remember a couple of them right now for you guys. They already have, these are off of HID Factory's website. We go through a guy named Travis. He's a really cool dude. So if you guys are interested in these same lights, just call up HID Factory, talk to Travis, and ask for the guy, or ask for the rock lights on with Doug's truck. He'll know who you're talking about. We'll just run through some of the preset settings. You have red, green, blue, purple, yellow, like a lighter blue, and you also have ones that flash like this, and you can slow it down and make it faster. And you guys see how crazy fast that's going right now. Yeah, I mean, you guys kind of get the gist. They just have so many different settings on these things, it's unbelievable. And you can also preset them too, kind of like this. You can pick different colors you want to do. Also have them flashing, going in and out. Like I said, if you guys are interested in something like this for your truck, go check out HID Factory. He's a really cool dude. But what I was getting to was, this was the good news on the truck. The bad news on the truck is, unfortunately, we are having to take the VP44 back off the truck. We believe it's actually the air dog that's giving us trouble. We're not having the fuel pressure that we need. And I've called around to a couple different places, and everybody's saying it's the VP44. We ran codes on it. Everything's saying it's not getting enough fuel. So we're leading to the air dog, which whenever you go to crank the truck, usually you'll hear the air dog kick on. And I would say 7 times out of 10 you'll hear it crank on. The other 3 times you'll actually have to turn the truck back off and crank it back on, and then you'll hear the air dog kick back in. Because usually, if you guys, let me try to better explain this for you guys that don't drive a Cummins. Whenever you turn the ignition, you actually don't actually crank the truck all the way over. You have to click it on, and it'll say wait to start, and that's usually when you'll hear the air dog kick on. And like I said, sometimes you'll hear it kick on, and other times you won't. So I'll have to turn it back off, and then click it over, wait for the start to come on, and hear it come on, and then I can actually fully crank the truck over. I'll probably explain that really bad, but most of you guys will know what I'm talking about. But the air dog sometimes kicks on and sometimes doesn't, and I think that's why I'm having to go through 2 VP44s. So after we record this video and upload it, we're going to have to actually take the VP44 off the truck. I was dreading doing this. I've been trying to push this off for as long as I can because I do not want to go another day without the truck. But unfortunately, it looks like we're going to go probably another 2 weeks without it because we got to take this off. Today's Sunday. We have to send it out tomorrow. It's probably going to take about 3 to 4 days to get to Kentucky. And then they have to run their test on it, which might take 3 to 4 days. And they have to ship it back down, which if I'm lucky, I can get it next Friday. And if not, it'll be the beginning of the next week. So we're hoping to have it back within 2 weeks, but it's looking kind of slim. But we'll see. Hopefully we do. But like I said, that's the bad news on the truck. Good news is we did get the lights finally hooked up. Bad news is we won't be able to actually drive the truck with the lights on. That's just how it goes in the truck community. You put one thing good on your truck, 3 other things turn out bad. But at least we finally got the rock lights on and they look incredible. I love them. So that's how the truck build is going. As for the 4-wheeler, we actually have a couple things going on with it as well. I actually just picked up a cheap pair of boots yesterday because we made a riding video, so I picked those up at Academy. Also picked up a backpack to carry all of our filming equipment around. A lot of people don't know, but whenever making YouTube videos, a lot of stuff goes into play. We have our gimbals, cameras, mics, laptops, cords, batteries, a lot of stuff we have to carry around in order to make these videos. So we picked up a backpack as well. If you guys watched Caleb's video yesterday of these 2 850s racing, you would have noticed I was wearing that backpack, carrying all of our equipment. And if you guys didn't see that video, you should definitely go check it out. You'd be surprised on who actually won. It was actually a really good video. We actually went and shot yesterday as well, and we also carried our earmuffs in both the side pockets for the backpack. But that's enough about that. One of the things going on this 4-wheeler, either today or next weekend, are these pods. I actually want to get you guys' opinion. We have 4 of these. We have 2 spot and 2 flood. We haven't decided where we want to put them out yet. I was thinking more along the lines of down here. I'll have to go buy an L bracket, take this brush guard off, and actually weld it on there, and then bolt it up to the L bracket. You guys can kind of see where I'm coming from. I'm going to run this wire behind this bar so you guys won't see it. It'll be tucked in and hidden. So I either want to put it here on top or at an angle kind of over here. I haven't decided yet. I know a lot of the Polaris guys and Honda guys will actually take out their stock headlights and put in cubes for the primary, but I want to keep my highs and lows and just run these as kind of just extra lighting. Once again, give me guys' opinion on either if I should run them here up top or put them at an angle up here. The reason I'm saying angle is because for the shield for the radiator, it's actually at an angle, so you have to bolt it up like that. I could face it down, but it would kind of be at like an angle like that, so I'd have two kind of facing straight, and then this one, both two of these just facing out. Like I said, I do have 2 spot and 2 flood for these. Speaking of which, I actually have my stock bumper over here as well. I have to take out my cubes. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, this is the bumper that I had on my truck before I painted it. I still have it. I'm actually just want to throw it away. I know a couple people were asking in Caleb's video yesterday if I was selling it, but I am getting rid of it. It's just beat up. The paint, everything is good on it. As you guys can see, I actually made a painting video on this bumper a long time ago, and the paint's held up. We've been throwing it around in the back of the truck and it's been fine. But I gotta take the cubes off of here and then put those as the reverse lights on my truck. I mentioned a while back that I wanted to go ahead and put 2 cubes kind of where my rear tire was and just drill 2 holes and bolt those up. So that's another project we have going on. And you guys need to go make fun of my brother. He hasn't uploaded any videos in this second gen in a while. He's been posting a lot of four-wheeler videos and kind of been neglecting the second gen. Not really, he just hasn't really been posting any videos on it. The truck's been running good. It's just kind of been in the back scenes of all the videos. But yeah, you guys need to go make fun of him, tell him to put a second turbo underneath it and do the trans or something so we can get some more videos on the bad boy. But in his defense, we do have a ton of projects going on. I mean, between taking my BP44 out, putting the rock lights on, taking those out, putting those as a reverse lights, putting the cubes on the 4-wheeler, looking at the exhaust for these 2, the XMRs. We also have been looking for the brass knuckle shifter for my 4-wheeler. I want to get the brass knuckle shifter and have it powder coated the same color as the 4-wheeler. I looked up a couple online, but the ones I keep finding are not the ones that I see on Instagram. As a Duramax passes by. But what I was getting to is the ones I see on Instagram are really thin material, and your fingers, like, they actually look like a legit set of brass knuckles. Like your fingers go in it and you obviously shift back and forth. You guys have never seen brass knuckles before. But the ones that I'm finding online are like the really thick kind. I don't want that kind. I want the ones that are thinner. I can tell that like a custom shop, I guess, can make them, or a welding shop makes them or something, but I can't find them. I only see them on Instagram. So if you guys know what company actually makes those brass knuckle shifters for these 4-wheelers, the Can-Ams, the metric size for the shifter is different, so make sure that's the right one. But if you guys do know what Instagram page makes them or what company makes them, definitely put them down below or shoot me a DM over Instagram. That's pretty much it, guys. It's going to be a short video today, unfortunately. Here comes Paradox right now. I was just telling them to make fun of you for not uploading a truck video.
You got no miles. Pay for me some miles. boy, you don't see this thing right here?
I know, he didn't even take this one out yesterday and he was washing it.
I was thinking earlier today, I was like, I could own a Fortune Cummins if I put my payment for this and that together. I own a Fortune.
You could.
A Fortune and a second gen at the same time.
You could. If you guys are new to the channel, this is 1000 XMR, which we do plan on racing the 850 and the 1000, but that's gonna be a later video. I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to go over what's been going on, what projects we've been going on, what projects that we have coming up, so on and so forth. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.